See free daily horoscope in our Telegram channel. Follow the link in the description. Big 10 cards. Apathy is the most insidious of evil. If its influence remains unchecked, you may lose yourself and not even realize what you have lost. This card is a strong warning that you must break out of your current cycles, seek out causes or people to care and fight for. Make new goals and then seek out new paths to reach them. Now is the time to take risks, as the price of failure is far less than the cost of no longer seeking success. In this position, the card reveals your future is awash in new contacts, new relationships, and new goals. The world is an indicator of a major and inexorable change of tectonic breadth. This change represents a chance for you to bring about a desirable end to the old and a good beginning to the new. It is indicative of growing maturity, a sense of inner balance and deeper understanding. It suggests that you may be approaching a more final sense of identity and the security in the self that comes with age. It also represents the falling away of boundaries, sometimes in the effusive sense of the spiritual, but sometimes in a purely physical sense, indicating travels or journeys in the future. In this position, the card reveals you have the opportunity and ability to make one great wish or goal a reality. Choose what is most important to you, pursue it relentlessly, and the world is yours. If you want to get a personal prediction, look for the link in the description. Peace and security follow in the wake of the Four of Wands, usually in the smaller aspects of your life. Do not let the limited scope bring you to underestimate the joy that simple successes can bring. However, this is a card of good endings and fresh starts. Its presence should be welcome if you are beginning a new relationship or a new phase of one, such as marriage or engagement, and is especially good for those about to move residences. In this position, the card reveals you will find a brief window of peace and quiet ahead, and would do well to enjoy it to the absolute fullest. The Queen of Swords represents a very perceptive individual, sharp-witted and professionally distant. You will most likely find her to be your aide and counsel, possibly a teacher, not necessarily female, but likely to be. This person should be trusted and may take an interest in you, but that interest is unlikely to be romantic. A powerful ally, respect her intelligence, and you will be rewarded with guidance. In this position, the card reveals your independence is important, but do not refuse the help of your friends when they give it freely. If you can maintain a clear sense of purpose over the coming months, you are well positioned to see your hard work get the recognition it deserves. While it is not guaranteed, and it may tax your interpersonal skills, if you maintain your own pace and trust in others, recognition will be yours. That outcome will be worth your determination, as it may not only provide material reward, but also lead to a sense of lasting accomplishment. In this position, the card reveals your efforts to maximize your own abilities have been a wise investment. This card is a very powerful positive indicator for you. It represents a lasting or powerful contentment in your life. While nothing is permanent, somewhere along your life's path you can expect to be truly happy. It is heavily tied to creative endeavor and good wishes for the future. In this position, the card reveals one single overriding wish or desire is yours to make reality. Take the time to choose the right one. Consider your path with both your heart and your mind, and when you are certain, put all of both into the action. As an inherently good influence, finding the sun is a positive development. It suggests personal gain, and that personal goals and joy are within reach, if you are willing to invest the effort to actualize them. If you are embarking on a new personal venture, such as marriage or beginning a family, the sun is of particular influence. In this position, the card reveals that there is a moment that can change your life. Do not hesitate, reach out, and grasp it in both hands. Like crossed blades, The Two of Swords represents a balance of forces, not necessarily an absence of struggle, but an equal distribution of force and opposition. It may indicate you are in a position to mediate a conflict. The Fool is a very powerful card in the Tarot deck, usually representing a new beginning, and consequently, an end to something in your old life. The Fool's position in your spread reveals which aspects of your life may be subject to change. The Fool signals important decisions ahead which may not be easy to make, and could involve an element of risk for you. Approach the changes with optimism, and care to gain the most positive outcome. In this position, the card reveals you're poor-minded and probably possess a childlike faith in the existence of miracles. You are rebellious, seeking out independence and adventure, in search of a life you can love, and loving the search. Dark and foreboding. The Tower is the embodiment of disruption and conflict, not just change but the abrupt and jarring movement caused by the unforeseen and traumatic events which are part of life. The Tower in your spread is always a threat, but life inevitably involves tragedy, and you must decide whether you will face it with grace. In this position, the card reveals your current ambitions are built upon weak foundations, constructed of false promises. If you want to get more videos every day and support the development of content, you can donate to Pattern using the link in the description. Thank you for watching. Subscribe to the channel and find out your fate. If you want to get a personal prediction, look for the link in the description.